Hello everybody and welcome back to Arkbeetlegaming on the Case Book of Arne. And from last episode we see that there is a secret room inside a secret room. So we will have to see what is in there because I haven't played it yet.
We'll find out today!
Yeah, let's go. The save file one, of course. Huh. Pretty dark in here, huh? Oh. What's that? It appeared I was right. Oh, sounds like your heart got pounding. Twice may be a coincidence, but 3 times can't possibly be my imagination. One of my heart was in this place. It's the same magic circle as our boat. I think he was trying to revive the dead using that heart. Perhaps the one up above was a fake and this one was the real focus? Or else, perhaps he was putting on a mere appearance of collaboration. Hey, so what? About what's written on the wall there.
Nachtzehrer.
Dear God.
I didn't expect to see that name here of all places. That's one of the 9 vampires who offered his heart to create you, huh? Then I suppose he was revived here? Not a chance. We're talking about a vampire strong enough to be called one of the 9 kings. If such a presence were here, I would sense it immediately. Okay, so you're just sensing the heart that got taken away? Even suppose he was revived, he's only a part of me after all, not an enemy. You sure? I know not. What do you mean you know not? Still, why I don't know the reason, this tells us a human was plotting his revival. That means finding the killer in this case could likely point toward my heart as well. How about 2 birds in 1 meteor? What?
That don't make no sense!
2 birds in 1 meteor? With 1 meteor? It's saying they have in Japan for situations like this. 1 meteor fall and make 2 fried chicken. That's basically what it means. I've never heard of that ever in my life, and I don't think that's a real saying at all. Even with the explanation, I don't understand. Huh, the blood. That blood? You mean this one? This. What's up with that blood? Another blood tasting, I think. How nostalgic. I know this taste. Nostalgic? Yes, of course it's nostalgic. After all, this blood was originally mine. Oh. What's this now? What's happening? It feels like my head is splitting. Oh. Yo, me. Talk about a careless move, eh? You are... Hey, wasn't you gonna murderize all the humans? And you just messing around?
Nachtzehrer.
Nah, that ain't it. I'm you, and you're me. Okay, so... Where's this? Welcome to my world. Neuntote, no. Me. I see. So you called me here.
Nachtzehrer.
Glad you're quick to pick this up. Got it in 1. This is my world inside you. Maybe you'd say it's inside your mind. Is it inside your blood? I get it, but this never happened before now, did it? Well, duh, it didn't. It's your first time drinking my blood, yeah? Oh, it seems like this guy will be a guy who, if he was born in New Age, he's gonna rap everything, you know. It's the beat, you know. It's cause you drink my blood, you awaken me. The little bit of my blood you live in your body. I see. I've lost 8 of my 9 hearts, yet even so blood from all 9 remain in my body. Even so, the idea that a single drop could awaken you to the point of consciousness is the blood of ancestral vampire king for you. I'm honestly shocked. Though, for a so-called king, you speak rather idiotically. But you're making fun of me. Simply voicing my thought out loud. Don't pay it any mind. More importantly, it's good to know I extend my honest stance. That's this body for you. I don't even understand myself as well. But I have no need for you to become conscious. I'll put you back to sleep. Push left and right. Okay. Okay. So you call it your world, yet you need to dodge out of the way. Hey, just want to say hi, that's all. My container, I'm gonna make it a puppet. Okay, what was that all about? So even a little bit of
Nachtzehrer.
blood flow in me has a personality. The blood of the Nine King is no joke indeed. I'm the heinous vampire born of 9 vampire heart neuntote. But that is who I am as a combined entity. A puppet, you say? If the last heart in this body controls most of the blood within me, then could it be that my current personality is I? Who am I? I told you you're me. What's a wave together puppet worrying over? Oh, he's still there. Shoot, you're taking my body. Oh no, Arne is having identity crisis right now. Arne, are you okay? What's wrong? Just got a little sleepy. Aren't you vampire supposed to be Lord of 9? Jeez. I'm worried, you know. Oh, were you sorry about that? Oh, that guy
Nachtzehrer.
probably taken over our body by now, isn't he? Oh, were you sorry about that? Huh? Kinda weird to hear you honestly apologize. Oh, is it now? Is it now? Well, whatever, if you're done investigating, let's go back to Lynn's room. Yes, of course. Information, hard add to note. Okay, save. Burn. Oh, okay, so this happened right after Lynn exit the storage room, okay? Mr. Lynn, there you are. Burn, a diligent looking security guard. Low guard, low motivation, but love everyone. Probably a pretty bad guard. So you changed clothes, that's good. Right, you can't handle blood, huh? Oh, don't embarrass me. Come to think of it, that time Ainz cut his finger with a knife the other day, you flat out faint. Please forget about that. Anyway, what is it? Actually, I have figured out who the killer is. So I was having everyone assembled in the waiting room on the second floor. Really? Yes, so please come to the waiting room. You figured out who killer is? Well, let's go see. Oh, while I'm at it, I want to go check on the vase on the second floor too. From here on out, you can get through Lynn's minigame and deduction without mistakes. If you can get through Lynn's minigame and deduction without mistake, you can sometimes get a non-informative bonus, and Zisye may have a reward for you at the end. It won't cause any change in the main story, but try your best. Okay, so I can go back into the storage room, okay? Okay, anything change? Nothing change. Okay, can I go back into the father room here? Nah, we can't. Okay. So let's go to the second floor. Oh, that's the vase. But Mistress Lynn, you are most cruel. Gordon had extremely angry at me. I'm sorry, at least that was a place I really want to search. I apologize for making you go through all that. Please just stop it. Okay, could I somehow make it up for you later? Oh, then a bomb cushion please and thank thee. What the hell is that? What does that even mean? They came out with this new kind of bomb cushion recently. I wouldn't settle for that. Understood, I'll get one for you for some time. Thank you kindly. Well then, let's head forward to the waiting room. Oh, could you go on in ahead? I had some minor business. Did I now? Understood. Man, reading Ellie's dialogue is very hard. She's like saying things sometimes in the old language and sometimes in cute anime language. I'm glad I was able to apologize to Elise. Now for this face, come to think of it, didn't Elise have some kind of focus on this face? Okay, let's see. The face is here, but the flowers are dropping petals. Gordon watered the flower daily, so it's a little odd to see them in this state. For now, let's go see what Burn has to say. Information: missing face, update in notes. That's everyone, right? Is it true you figured out who the killer is? Exactly. Yes, I realized the ugly truth. Could it be someone among us? Yes. I don't have high hopes, but I suppose I'll hear it out. I understood. So the first thing I consider is that this was the work of an outsider. I mean, nobody wants someone from this mansion to be a killer, do they? But if it were an external invader, that would likely make me accountable as a guard. So I decided to think positive and assume it was an inside job. Really? That's not the good reason at all. What in the world is that logic? Well, isn't it natural? I don't want people to think it is my fault. Isn't that just a bit irresponsible? Though detail aside, I know it'd be difficult for someone to break in. Eins, a cheerful chef devoted to cooking that have the exact same name as the brand of ketchup. Cooking 5, whatever 4, salt the same, just a pinch. Yes, if we consider the security, the guard dog in the courtyard are excellent, and in the front we have Bernd looking out. The maid and I checked the locks on the first floor window twice over. In short, intrusion into the mansion was impossible. That's right, I was in the dining room the whole time myself. There I had a clever view of both the entryway and the door to the courtyard. It would be absolutely impossible for an intruder to get in. That's a fair assessment. That means, if it was someone in this mansion who did it, that's a standard mystery trope for the first person on the scene to be the killer. That was even true for the book I just read, in fact. In short, the killer is... You, Mistress Lynn! I was about to say, what the hell, but it makes sense that we are the suspect, right? Because we are actually inside the room where the person was killed. So let's see how this is gonna turn out. You, Mr. Lynn. What? I mean, the door was locked and everything. It's inconceivable that I killed father. Oh, that was the killer always say. Yes, they do. I'm getting the logic. Just like in the book I just read. Well, Mr. Lynn, please confess. You're awful. I'll prove that me killing father is inconceivable. Burn reason is full of hope. Pass through the falling reason to reach Burn to argue with him. Okay. What kind of harebrained logic is that? First of all, I was passed out. Well, look, if you just fell backward and hit your head on the floor. If you fell backward, you could just pass out all by yourself. What? Okay. This minigame is kinda weird. Gordon. Yes, Mr. Lynn. Was I passed out face up? No, you were lying face down. That's our Gordon. He paid close attention. So, what do you say? But you could have just flipped face down where you faintly conscious. A person able to slice the master head off would surely have the energy to do that. Who knows what a person able to cut head off could do? Okay, we done it. You won't make a killer out of me with that whole written logic. Reward, Burns book add to note. Okay, everyone. Is beheading someone that easy to do? I would imagine it's rather difficult. Not that most people would really know. Never cut off a human head before, Natch, but it's pretty tough to do with animals. That would be quite a task for a young girl like Lynn. Mr. Sin don't have a part with me in arm wrestling, and I could manage that. I think not. Burn, this isn't reasoning, it's just thoughtless ranting. Avoiding responsibility has its limit. Gordon and the rest of you, thank you so much. Sorry. Okay. Really, very sorry. I just thought if a killer came from inside, it would be my fault. If the killer came from the outside, it would be my fault. I would be fired. But that means if we catch the killer before then it's all zero sum. That's why I was resistant to calling the police too. Don't do something like that without any decent evidence. Wait, you haven't called the police? Nope, but I'll make this work. Sorry for troubling you all. Yeah, Burn is pretty fucked up. What's with that attitude of yours? Burn, how cruel can you be? I'm coming to doubt thy common sense. It was a joke, you guys, a joke, just a little, you know. Do you seriously think you can just pass this off as a joke? Cause if so, you're even dumber than I thought. Huh? Apologize, didn't I? Do you understand what you just did of all things, implicating the head of this mansion as a killer? I told you I recognize my mistake and I apologize for it. The mood between everyone is getting worse and worse at this rate. I'm sure everyone's uneasy right now and I forgive Burn. Then surely. It's like Gordon always said, I'm the next head of the Einwise family, right? I need to be reliable. I need to reassure everyone and keep them in order. It's alright, I'm not bothered. But mistress, Burn has insulted you, you understand? I'll be just fine, Burn. Because we still haven't caught Father's killer. Yeah, that's right, I'm so anxious and scared I can't bear it. You don't look like you're scared at all, Burn. You just have an excuse. All of you feel the same way, right? So let's not argue over something like this. Okay? If Mistress Lynn says she's alright with it, then let us not make any further stir. You have become admirable indeed. If Lynn's fine with it, I'll obey, even if I haven't personally forgiven you. Well then, let this resolve the matter, Burn. You should be grateful to Mistress Lynn. Thank you very much. Right. Information security added to note. I'm glad everyone seems to have calmed down since they're all gathered here. Already I should ask for their alibis. Okay, save the game. For now, I have heard everyone's alibi. If I don't get back soon, Lord Arne really didn't notice at all how upset I was. He just doesn't understand people's heart. I guess it's because he's a vampire after all. How can he say my memory out of our family don't matter? Would it really be wise to interact with him the same way I have been? It could lead to a lot of turbulence someday. Human and vampire? Huh. That aside, even though father has been killed, I wonder why everyone seems to be taking it so well. Maybe Lord Arne would know. No, of course he wouldn't. Huh. I'm quickly to rely on others, huh? I should really drop that habit. I need to be capable head of the family. I need to be someone people can rely on. Well, anyway, I'll head to my room for now. Mistress! What's the matter? There's something I wish to tell you. Could you please come to my room? Okay, understood. Right, let us depart. Hold on. He left, I guess I'll follow him. Okay, let's hope he is not the killer. I thought I'd go check on Lynn since she was taking her sweet time, but she's not here. 1, 2, 3, only 3 here? Oh, there's one in the kitchen too, so that's everyone, but where's Lynn? Cause Arne left the mirror in his pocket, wouldn't respond at all. Well, now maybe something will happen. Save the game. To the butler room on the west side of the floor 1. Okay, can we get from there from here? No. Can we go to the guest room? No. Another guest room? No. Go up? No. Okay, so this is the only way. Can we go to our room? Oh, okay, we can't report to him for now. Let's hope Gordon is not the killer, so if so, then we are in the big trouble. Gordon, did you say something? No, I heard it as well. Heinz, that's Heinz's voice. Heinz should be in the kitchen pouring us some tea. Let's go. Don't tell me he's dead too. It's dark. Heinz, are you alright? Oh. Heinz! Heinz! I'll call others immediately, please. Heinz, are you alright? What happened? Whoa. Hey there, Lynn. Heinz, thank goodness, are you hurt? I got hit from behind all of a sudden, but I'm not bleeding or anything, it should be fine. Who could have done this? Gordon? What happened to Gordon? Gordon, why? How did this happen? Somebody help. So irritating. Give some more of yourself over to me. You don't even seem to get who you are, so I'm telling ya. You're me, that's right. Me. So don't get in the way. Revel in the killing, eh? Neuntote is a heinous vampire, not some loser detective. Act like a puppet. Obey me. Next time I'll tell you, next time. My rapping was terrible. Are you alright? It appeared I was suddenly attacked from behind. Luckily, it does not appear I have suffered any wound. Thanks goodness. I worried you, did I, Mistress Lynn? Please dry your tears. Okay, who could have done something like this? Well, is Arne unhurt as well? Yes, unlike you, he wasn't injured, he just knocked out. In that case, let us discuss it while he is still around. It would be a waste to repeat myself to the others. And also, I don't remember much. Oh, I see. Mr. Lynn, you really must abandon this playing at detective business. You do realize you could run into danger like Arne and myself did? I tell you this because I worry about you, mistress. Please, enough playing detective. But I... Very well, I understand. Mistress Lynn, you do remember that I called you to my room, yes? Yes, I remember. For better or worse, we are alone now, so I will tell you what I intended to. Please do. It concerns the master. Father? In truth, I had wondered if something like this might happen someday. What? But you see, most of the people in the mansion despise the master. Oh. It's been 2 years since your master passed. Plenty of time for things to fall apart. You yourself are surely well aware of how much masters changed. Yes. The house of Einwise have never been the same ever since. You ought to know of this as both master, daughter, and the present head of the family. It may be difficult to hear, but I implore you to listen. Alright. Now, who shall I speak about? Okay. I want to hear about the chef. Heinz. Please tell me about Heinz, the chef. Heinz, I'm not really sure about him. He seems to me like a man who thinks of nothing but his cooking. However, because of his great pride he takes in his cooking, perhaps he felt that pride could wound the master, who never cleaned his plate. But Heinz was knocked out in the kitchen. That much is true. I don't see much to doubt in him, but just in case. Now, who I shall speak about? Okay, let's go with the guard and gardener. Tell me about Bern the guard and Kai the gardener. Both of them have fallen in love with the maids. Oh. Kai have feeling for Diana and Bern for Elise. Okay. Kai for Diana and Bern for Elise. Kai also once made a request of the master to allow a relationship with Diana. Apparently he laughed it off. Know your place, Kai was told. And for the guard Bern, he and Elise, well, they seem to finance each other in various ways. This is just between us, but I've been keeping an eye for him, stealing things from the storeroom and selling them. Bern did what? Elise has shown me things she was given by Bern a number of times. These were all very expensive items. I cannot begin to imagine Bern could afford any of them. But even with that, I truly never imagined he's such a despicable man. To pin you as a killer, mistress. Enough about that is fine. Still, is that alone enough reason to jump to that conclusion? I've been carefully examining the content of the storeroom before bed each night, and many times I found items missing in the morning. Only the maid and the guard have full roam of the mansion at night, but the two maids have hardly ever left the mansion. So suspicion fall on Bert? Yes, I believe so. I told the master as such, in fact. I see. Now, who shall I speak about? The maid! Okay. Please tell me about Diana and Elise. Though in different ways, most would agree that Diana and Elise are both rather appealing to the eyes. Their job is to accommodate other nobles who visit the Einwise estate. I assume you know what I'm getting at. You mean, the world of nobility is much dirtier than you may imagine, mistress. There was one noble who became fond of Diana. He even did request we hand her over. However, the master was killed before the conclusion could be reached. As for Elise, she's very clumsy, and for her misstep, she was often subject to violence. Does Kai and Bern know about these things? No, only the master and I should know, unless the girls spoke of it themselves. That is so cruel. Yes, it is cruel. However, we have the power to stop it now, correct? I won't let it happen. I will never allow these sort of things to happen. That's good to hear. It's up to you as head of family to do with us as you will, Mistress Lynn. Right. That is everything I wanted to tell you, mistress. I never knew about any of this. There's no need to blame yourself. You had no reason to know until now, Mistress Lynn. Until now. Henceforth, you'll be in the position as a head in which he can directly manage a servant. There's no time to be acting like a detective. Perhaps you're even considering that the culprit is one of us, but considering how Ines and I were attacked, it's clear the culprit is not one of the six here. Leave it dangerous matter to us adults. Instead, think about the future of the Einwise family. I shall offer all my support as well. Mistress, is something matter? Father, my kind father. Ever since that day 2 years ago, he hasn't really been here, has he? Not only that, but all I've been seeing is a nice tidy surface of everything. I had absolutely no idea about Diana or Elise because they treat me exactly the same as before, and only I, the new family head, have the power to protect those two. No, all of you. And yet... Please tell me one more thing. When father was killed, were they... For the most part, I expect they were not rejoicing. While the noble status of the house Einwise has been lowering in these years due to master, if word of this incident spread, it is clear we will only further lose influence. For your sake as well, we must keep this private. I've seen someone come to visit. Mr. Lynn, I implore you to keep what I told you secret from the others. You may enter. Diana, is something matter? Sorry to disturb your conversation. Ines has prepared tea for everyone. Shall we relax a bit, sort out the situation? I suppose. I believe I'm able to be up and about now, so I'll be coming as well. Okay, before we go, let us process everything that just happened. So, 5 of the members in the mansion hate the master, told by Bernard. But Bernard himself didn't tell us anything about him. So he gave us reason to suspect everyone except him, which I think that makes him suspicious. That is my opinion for now. And okay, let's continue. While it is normally unheard for the servant to be seated at the same table as the family head, this is the situation we find ourselves in, so please forgive it. No, I don't mind. Ines, are you sure you don't need a seat? Sure, I'm fine. Wasn't hurt or anything. In fact, it made me feel much better to treat you all some delicious tea. Though, what's wrong, Lynn? You seem a lot unwell than me. It's nothing at all. I'm fine. Oh, really well. I've got more where this came from, so don't hesitate to ask. Okay. At any rate, who could have attacked the two of us? Could they still be inside the mansion? Not a chance. I've done a thorough look around. They're not in the mansion anymore. In fact, I have a pretty good idea of who did it too. After all, we were all together on the second floor before Ines was attacked, right? Burn, don't make hasty interference again. Oh, don't worry, Elise. I'm not going to say Mistress did it anymore. That's not what I mean. I don't get a look at who did it. Just got whacked from behind. Unfortunately, I saw nothing. But I know they went out of the court to the courtyard because I heard the door open. They went out to the courtyard, huh? Not sure when they get inside though, maybe to focus making tea, so this probably isn't related, but I heard the sound like a bird wing flapping. A bird's wing flapping? Must be Arne, right? Yeah, like flap flap flap. Any idea what that could be? Nah, not especially. Could it be Lord Arne? I too didn't notice until they struck from behind. However, I heard the door to the entryway open. Afterward, I feel as if I heard them quietly mutter Mistress Lynn's name. My name? Well, I suspect I only misheard it as that, given my worry for your safety. My deepest apologies for making you uneasy, mistress. No, it's okay. If they knew me, then I can't think of anything else. Lord Arne, why? Well, I made sure to lock the front door up tight. Nobody will be getting inside this mansion anymore. I should hope as much, but... Man, but at this rate, it had to be Gardener Kai, because he is not here. Oh right, I forgot. Kai is not here with us tonight. When everything happened, right? So the only answer I can think of... What? Diana? Kai would never do something like that. Oh yeah, they love each other, right? Gosh, I was just joking. No, Bernd, you are not joking. Come to think of it, you two did have a bit of relationship, yeah? I'm so jealous. Plus, it sounds like you were made to do all sort of nasty stuff, Diana. Isn't it kind of best the master who got killed for you? Bernd, I get it, right, so sorry. But it's so undeniable, right? True, I can understand wanting to suspect Kai since he isn't present. It's not what I think, it's a fact, right? If the culprit isn't one of us, I can't think there's anything else left. I suppose so, yes, you would want to think that. But don't you have a reason to feel guilty yourself, Bernd? I can understand why you seek to point a finger at Mr. Lynn or us. What are you talking about? Diana, stop this. Gordon, I shall make it clear as day here and now. Bernd is stealing jewelry from the storeroom. Huh? Now don't be ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you trying to keep it a secret? If that were the case, you should have been more discreet about it. You do know I have witnessed countless instances of you entering the storeroom late at night. That's just for security purpose. Is it really? Elise often show me accessories she says she received from you, but I just can't wrap my head around purchasing such pricey things on your income. And that's why you're treating me like a thief? You think it's strange too, Elise? Human trash like him would never be able to afford such valuable item. What? I wasn't aware of anything like that. Oh, I'm sure. If you did know, you would be complicit. So naturally, you would say you know nothing. It's the truth, please believe me. Should I? At least you hate the master too, didn't you? Whenever we had guests, you would always come back in tears. If only master were gone. Am I recalling your word right? I could say the same thing about you, Diana, and Ines and Gordon often talk late into the night. So could it not be suspicious too? Look, all we were talking about was food to try and help the master help. At least don't try to change the subject. I mean, hey, stop it. Elise can't be a killer, right? How nice of Elise to protect you. Is that why you killed the master for her sake? You wretch. Oh my god. What the hell, don't get in my way. What a mess you made of my tea. Huh? So what are you gonna do with this? How lovingly do you think I work on this, thinking of you guys all the while? Who cares? Have the maid clean it up. Oh, what are you saying? If you don't even give it a taste, what was the point in preparing it? What are you on about? Did you get hit on the head making you lose your marbles? Oh, am I not making myself clear? I'm telling you to lick it. Savor every bit of flavor, understand? You're nuts. Think I would prefer that to a guy who only been making everybody uncomfortable. Come on, lick it. Get a grip, you. Get a grip, all of you. This is getting ridiculous. What's going on here? This isn't. You are all being so cruel. I don't understand it at all. Weren't we all together when Ines and Gordon were attacked? The culprit isn't one of us, right? So there's no reason to argue. It is as Mistress Lynn say, back in your seat, everyone. I said sit down. Mrs. Lynn, I'm terribly sorry. I'll go in my room and cool my head. At least I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said all of that. Indeed. It seems we all need some time to cool our head a bit. What is this? What is all this? Everything has gone wrong here since Mother passed. And with Father's murder, it's only looking to get worse. I'll have to be reliable and keep everyone in order. I'm the head of the Arne family, so I have to fulfill that role. I need to be protecting everyone, and yet... Info, attack details add to note. Another save point. Okay, so... I think this is a good point to end the episode. Well, this episode was crazy, like... Everyone started to reveal their true color, I think, and... When Ainz and Gordon got attacked, there's no one else to see if they really got attacked or were they just acting. Is one of them, or perhaps both of them, acting on getting attacked because they have no wounds to show if they really got attacked, right? They just have to fake it. Like, just fell down and say, and someone come running to you and you say, I got hit from behind. That's also possible. They could be lying. Anything is possible. It's anyone games now. Yes, this is very interesting. So, yep, I'm gonna end the episode right here. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. And see you again in the next episode.